Here's something that might make you question everything you thought you knew about political family wealth. A single cryptocurrency venture just catapulted Eric Trump into billionaire status practically overnight, and the numbers behind this meteoric rise are absolutely staggering. Last Wednesday morning, investors witnessed something extraordinary unfold in the stock market. Eric Trump, the former president's second son, watched his personal fortune explode as American Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency mining enterprise where he serves as co-founder and chief strategy officer, made its explosive market entrance. At its absolute peak, his ownership stake reached a jaw-dropping $950 million valuation, officially crossing him into billionaire territory. But here's where it gets controversial. By market close, even after the initial frenzy cooled down, Eric's holdings were still valued at an estimated $590 million. To put this in perspective, that single day's gain represents more wealth than any individual Trump family real estate asset has ever been worth. His celebratory social media post said it all. What a morning! Complete with fire emojis, as he watched his net worth skyrocket in real time. Now, let's break down what's actually happening behind these mind-blowing numbers, because this is where things get really interesting and potentially problematic. Forbes analysts, working through Securities and Exchange Commission filings, determined that Eric controls approximately 73 million shares of American Bitcoin. This figure reflects an important correction from earlier estimates that failed to account for a reverse stock split, showing how quickly and dramatically these valuations can shift. The trading session concluded with shares priced at $8.04 each, but here's the part most people miss. Investor enthusiasm seems to be driven more by speculation and potential than by concrete business fundamentals. American Bitcoin operates as a cryptocurrency mining and accumulation company, which essentially means they've invested in massive computer systems designed to solve complex mathematical puzzles that unlock new Bitcoin tokens. Their operational footprint spans strategically chosen locations in energy-abundant regions: Texas, Alberta, and Niagara Falls, New York. These facilities house over 16,000 Bitcoin mining machines that the company acquired just this past August, representing a significant infrastructure investment in the rapidly evolving crypto landscape. As of September the 1st, American Bitcoin's digital treasury contained 2,443 Bitcoin tokens, which translates to approximately $275 million at current market rates. However, and this is absolutely crucial to understand, nearly all of this cryptocurrency wealth, specifically 2,234 Bitcoin tokens, has been pledged as collateral to the very company that supplied their mining equipment. This means their actual liquid cryptocurrency holdings are far smaller than the headline numbers suggest. And this is the part that should make every investor pause and think. Despite these operational realities, and despite reporting just 2 full-time employees as of September, American Bitcoin now carries a market valuation of roughly $7.3 billion. Does this valuation make sense when you consider the actual business fundamentals? That's a question worth debating. Eric's older sibling, Donald Trump Jr., has also positioned himself within this cryptocurrency empire, though his exact financial stake remains somewhat mysterious. Don Jr. appears in the company's prospectus documentation as an investor, having signed key agreements on American Bitcoin's behalf. However, since he doesn't hold an executive position or board seat, the specific details of his ownership percentage aren't publicly disclosed. The Trump brothers have been absolutely relentless in their recent deal-making activities, and their influence extends far beyond this single venture. They've been instrumental in steering their father toward embracing the cryptocurrency sector through World Liberty Financial, a project that initially struggled to gain traction following its launch last year, but has experienced remarkable growth since the 2024 election results. World Liberty Financial has now generated an estimated $1.4 billion in token sales, with a substantial portion of the proceeds, initially around 75%, flowing directly to the Trump family coffers. This represents a massive shift in the family's revenue streams and demonstrates their growing dominance in the digital asset space. Earlier this year marked another significant milestone when World Liberty Financial introduced the USD-1 stablecoin, a digital currency specifically designed to maintain parity with the US dollar. This venture received a major credibility boost when an organization connected to the United Arab Emirates president decided to utilize USD-1 for a $2 billion cryptocurrency exchange investment, lending international legitimacy to the Trump family's crypto ambitions. The regulatory environment also shifted dramatically in the Trump family's favor when the president signed comprehensive stablecoin legislation this past July, establishing a clear regulatory framework that sent waves of celebration throughout the cryptocurrency industry, an industry where the Trump family now holds significant financial interests. Some critics might argue this represents a potential conflict of interest, but supporters see it as forward-thinking leadership. What's your take on politicians directly benefiting from industries they regulate? Beyond their cryptocurrency ventures, Eric and Don Jr. have been aggressively expanding the family's traditional licensing business through new partnerships in Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Romania. This international expansion has produced remarkable financial results, with licensing revenue jumping from a modest $7 million in 2023 to an impressive $45 million in the previous year, a more than six-fold increase that demonstrates the global appetite for Trump-branded properties and services. Their business activities extend into the financial advisory sector as well, where both brothers have accepted positions on the advisory board of Dominari Holdings, a financial firm that assists them with various investment opportunities. In August, Dominari facilitated the establishment of New America Acquisition One Corp., a special-purpose acquisition company designed to raise $300 million while actively seeking merger opportunities in technology, healthcare, and logistics sectors. Their individual Dominari holdings are now valued at over $7 million each, adding another substantial layer to their growing wealth portfolio. Donald Trump Jr. has also diversified into some rather unconventional business sectors. He accepted a board position with Grab-A-Gun, an online firearms retailer that began public trading under the distinctly memorable ticker symbol PU this past July. Additionally, he serves in an advisory capacity for Unusual Machines, a drone manufacturing company. Forbes estimates that his combined holdings in these companies are worth over $4 million, further expanding his investment portfolio beyond the family's core business interests. But here's the million-dollar question that nobody seems to be asking loudly enough. Are we witnessing shrewd business acumen, or are we seeing the unprecedented monetization of political influence in the digital age? The Trump family's rapid wealth accumulation across multiple industries, from cryptocurrency to international licensing to emerging technologies, raises fascinating questions about the intersection of politics, business, and personal enrichment. What do you think? Are these legitimate business successes that any entrepreneurial family might achieve? Or do they represent something more concerning about how political connections can translate into massive financial gains? The numbers don't lie, but the interpretation of what they mean for American business and politics is absolutely up for debate. Share your thoughts. Are you impressed by their business savvy, or worried about the precedent this sets?